My experience with ACG has been really transformative. I moved down to Texas, as many of you know, from the Northeast, and I knew almost nobody. And I really decided the best course of action for me was to really put all my eggs in one basket with a group that I already had a fantastic kind of experience with and already had a really great reputation. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to spend all my time here. I'm going to go to every event. I'm going to try to be consistent. I'm going to try to become more involved. And I can confidently say that 90% of my Dallas market at minimum is due to the relationships that I had in ACG, and really having this group to solidify things and to validate that what I was able to bring to the market was special or unique. It kept me here.
Yeah. Hey, awesome. You said that it's funny because it's also my experience. I did move to a new city, and it's very useful for that. It leads me to a different question. Why ACG? Tony, what would be your take on that?
So when I started getting really involved in ACG, it was around 2010. I tried, all the other ones. I don't want to name names, but the ones I'm talking about. And I just found the quality of attendees. Yeah, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Exactly.
The quality of attendees and members at ACG, I just felt were just by far, hands down better. And I also felt a lot more welcomed at ACG than I did at the other places. And even when I asked questions on how I could get more involved, it seemed like ACG was really receptive, and the way that ACG welcomed me just made a big impression on me over the other associations.
Is it me? But this has been my experience. It's the only association I've been with that people ask me, how can I help you? Which is very atypical. Typically, you have to chase people down. And of course, it's great. You can network. But I really feel, thank you for mentioning that, Tony. I really feel how others want to be part of your network and want to be useful to you. So that's a great point. Thank you, Tony. On my role with Trajectory as a cheerleader of operational improvement and digital transformation, I've been moving a lot, and I was active in Toronto. I was active in DFW. I'm active now in South Florida, and the truth is that it's been a blessing. This is the experience that we can share about ACG. Relationships are the deal, but being able to have that community that is so near, irrespective of where you are, is fantastic. Please, Sarah, what was your experience like?
Without ACG, without meeting the people that I had already met over the prior 3 years, I probably would have never landed where I'm at now, and I would have never landed there, 5 years ago. So fast forward, here we are, and I was able to come back and work for a great firm that I love, and I'm extremely happy, and now have, an additional 5 years under the belt of continued ACG. And as Jen said previously, consistency is key. So ACG is crucial, and I really need this network and the people. And so
one thing also to highlight is it doesn't matter if you're a global company. It doesn't matter if you started your own company, Alex, or you're a brand that is new to your market. There's a space and plenty of room for all sorts of walks of life. And so as a young professional, if you're under 35, just kind of building that network and you're afraid to talk to those gray hairs, YP is great, because these people under 35 will eventually be founders or running the show one day. I also think
nothing wrong with gray hair, though.
Nothing wrong with gray hair, but there's also, again, if you like women, there's women's ones. If you want to get speakers, do that. If you like drinking wine and want to solicit the wine event, there's that. There are so many committees. Some are much more time consuming than others, but there's something for everybody. Relationships are the deal.